Hello student, in this video I am going to discuss about what is data, what are the types of data, and what is samples, what is population, what is continuous variable, what is discrete variables. Actually these are very um, uh, initial terminology that is used in data science. So we are discussing or we are engaged in the course of business analytics. So to analyze the business also we need to analyze it through the data. So we need to know that first. And before starting this video completely or in depth, I'm going to discuss one example. Here you can see from this line we can find this, or we in the internet this might be available, or this material or link of this material might be available with this book, and it contains the election data of US. But the results of the 2000 elections are particularly interesting. Here what happened is that the margin of the electoral vote was 271 to 266, and specifically in Florida the difference was not that big. Okay, so in that election Bush win by narrow margin. But I'm not going to talk about what is about election in the US, but I'm going to talk about the data it is involved in that election process. Here you can see this is the first chart that depicts vote difference. Here you can see the difference of vote for Bush and vote for Gore. In many states, the difference are very low. Here, 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 here. So again, this is a chart for percentage. This is only votes. Percentage of Bush minus percentage of Gore. Difference of the percentage, and this is difference of the votes. Now you can see the percentage difference between the of the votes. Uh, for many states, like Florida, or like here you can see Oregon. Okay, these are almost nil. But again, here you can see, though Gore get lots of vote in California, but difference of the percentage is not that big. And but in case of Florida, that is, there is an anomaly here. Here you can see for Florida the difference of votes and difference of percentage almost same. Okay, but again here you can see like the state of Colombia, the difference of vote is very less, but difference of percentage is very big. Okay, so you can see by analyzing this data we can find it very interesting, specifically in case of Florida. Okay, And that is why through this book I am giving you this example, because to analyze the data, by analyzing the data, we can get very interesting points. So that's it from this example. Now we'll go through the definitions of few important terms. First, what is population? Basically, population includes the whole, or we can say it might be peoples, it might be household, it might be machines or whatever. But if we relate with that sample, or if we relate with the example that I have discussed previously, that all potential voters in presidential elections, all subscribers to cable television, all invoices submitted for Medicare reimbursement by nursing homes, all these can be a population of the US. But our sample of analysis is this part, the voters whose votes. Or we can say a population includes all the entities of interest in a study. It means we can consider these as a population, or we can consider all these as a population as per our study interest. But sample is a subset of the population, and which is randomly chosen, often randomly chosen. And our preference should be that sample represent the whole population. Okay, because by examining the sample we need to give the possible exact solution of the population. Means sample represent the population, and sample can be random, but population comprise the whole entities which is interest in our study. So this is all about population and samples. Now we'll go through this part, means what is dataset. As you generally know, you are also student of computer science and you have gone through it in many times, but again I try to review it again. The dataset is, here you can see, generally a rectangular area of data, or we can say a chart of data containing lots of arrays of data, where columns contain variables such as age, gender, income, and each row contains observation. So basic thing in a data set is variable and observation, and this variable can be named as field or attribute at many times, or we can simply say observation, also often called as a case or a record, which are the row of the table or the chart or the data set. But the variable is the column of the data set. So try to remember this: what is data set, what is variable, what is field, what is attribute, are they related, are the same, what is observation, what is case, what is record, and is they related or is they are same. So this is about data set type. What are the data set, what type of terminology used in data set. Now we again proceeds types of data. Here you can see, in basic terms we can divide the data in two parts. One is numerical and is categorical. But what is numerical? Numerical is means from which we can perform some meaningful arithmetic operation. Otherwise, it that variable can be categorical. It means in categorical variables we cannot apply directly arithmetic operation. Somehow we need to transfer or transform this categorical information or variable into numerical data. Again, here you can look, there is a third type of data type, which is date variable. Actually, this point is with the relation with Excel, because in Excel date also becomes a different variable other than numerical and categorical. But date is also stored as a numbers, but for obvious reasons dates are treated as different type from biblical numbers, because if we treat date as a simple number then it will fall into numerical category, but date is not totally numerical category, and also date is not totally categorical. So that date is treated as a third type of data in case of Excel, or in case of any type of software which try to stores information like Excel. And again, two term you can see in the bold font, one is ordinal and one is nominal. Now what is ordinal? A categorical variable is ordinal if there is a natural ordering, and if there is no natural ordering then it is nominal. Now do you understand this? Like if we talk about gender, then it would be ordinal. But if suppose there are some suppose uh, here again the example is, suppose we are creating an opinion variable and it expressed as 1 to 5 scale. If we say strongly disagree, if we say disagree, if we say neutral, if we say agree, strongly agree, then we can number it as a 1 to 5. Then this category of variable can be nominal. But if we talk about natural ordering, that there is definite ordering of its categories, means in gender there might be male and female only. Okay, so that can be ordinal. Okay, but if it is not natural then this could be nominal. Again, one term you can see here, dummy variable. Now what is dummy variable? Here in this chart you can see for gender we are keeping 1 and 0. Here children we are keeping the values, but for children it is okay, but for gender we can also keep it as male and female, but not, we are keeping it as 1 or 0. So that 1 or 0 code variable is a specific category and making it as a dummy variable. So here you can see, like the opinion variable, like the nominal variable, if the gender text value or categorical value is replaced by coded one, or coded as 1 for males or 0 for females, then the 0 1 coding for categorical variable is very common, and thus that categorical variable becomes numerical variable, and also that ordinal variable become nominal variable, because we are including that 1 and 0 values here and making it as a dummy variable. And again, two more terms, one is discrete and one is continuous. And this is very important part, because for both type of data the analysis will be different. Okay, a numerical value is discrete if the result from count, such as number of children, and continuous variable is the result of an essential continuous measurement. So it will be your homework that to provide an example of discrete variable and to provide an example of continuous variable. In the next video, we are going to discuss more about how we can measure categorical variables and how we can measure numerical variables. And for this video, this is all about. Try to go through it, try to go through the books also that are related. Actually, these are very initial or basic terminologies. Though you are a master student, you might know all these things, but to for reviewing it, and for remembrance, I am providing it to you. Thank you.